Good morning. Today, Saturday, 20th of February 2021, and we're in day 9 of our daily devotions, thinking about this whole area of well-being in so many different areas of our lives. And yesterday we started to talk about the area of physical well-being, and we've been using the story of Elijah after his experiences of Mount Carmel, where he is just physically, emotionally, spiritually depleted, and the way in which God cares for him in those moments. And I think the reality is that we often think that physical replenishment is not a very spiritual thing, but actually God wants every area of our lives to be devoted and in line with his vision for us. I think you don't have to look very far through the history of the church to find leaders, pastors, ministers, evangelists, and plenty of normal everyday people who have gone through exhaustion and burnout, thinking that what they were doing was God's will, where in actual fact they've done a lot in their own strength and in their own way. And after Elijah's intense few days, God just meets with him very gently, very quietly, gives him rest, deep sleep, and provides food for him. God deals with his physical depletion. This stuff matters. And so I wonder where you're at today. Where is your dial when it comes to your physical being? Is it in the red? Are you just burnt out, thoroughly depleted, and you've had enough? Is it amber, where you know there's some warning signs coming up, but you know maybe you could keep on going? Or is it in the green, and actually you're doing pretty well with this stuff? Well, wherever you're at, I just want to encourage you this morning that this matters, that this is important, that taking rest, that looking after our physical bodies does matter. Peter Scazzero, in his excellent book on remembering God's presence throughout the day, says this about Sabbath, about the whole idea that we should take time off to rest, replenish, and to be in God's presence. He says Sabbath requires surrender. If we only stop when we are finished with all our work, we will never stop, because our work is never completely done. With every accomplishment, there arises a new responsibility. If we refuse to rest until we are finished, we will never rest until we die. Sabbath dissolves the artificial urgency of our days because it liberates us from the need to be finished. When we take rest, when we take time out to be with God, we're recognizing that we are dependent beings on him, that the work doesn't all depend on our ability to complete it. He goes on to say this: keeping the Sabbath is meant to be an experience of the truth that you are not a doing machine, but a deeply loved son or daughter of God. He is not interested in simply using you to get work done. God delights in you. He provides free time once a week so that you might relish your release from all forms of oppression and slavery. And so I pray today, wherever you're at, wherever your dial is at on the physical replenishment, that you would hear these words of Jesus, who says to you today, "Come to me, all who labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Bless you all. Have a great day.